Hello everybody, it's Captain Thief with Advanced Wars Dual Strike, hot on the heels of the last mission that was pretty quick, but taught us about indirect firing units and all the fun that goes with them. Oh boy, here comes Max. Gangway, I'm here. Or should I say, it's Brick from Borderlands 1 and 2 to an extent. Sup? Who are you? What? You can't be serious. Don't tell me Nell's little sis didn't tell you about me. I'm Orange Star's powerhouse, Max. I'm sure you've heard of me. And you would have lost that last mission if I were heading it, because I have an indirect combat range of -1, and it's like the most debilitating thing on the world. We're kind of out in the sticks, so news is hard to come by. Alright, I'll let you off easy this time. So where's Rachel? She's back at HQ for a War Council. She'll be back in a couple of days. Ain't that something, and after I came all this way to help too. But here I am, so let's get out there and take back all that land you lost. What? What's your name, kid? I'm Jake. I got transferred to the Omega Land front a few days ago. Ha! Nice to meet you, Jake. Man, you've got a lot of nothing out here. If the black hole attacks with any force, there's nothing to stop them. You come into my house and start, insulting my stuff. Don't I know it? So what's your style, Max? Oh, and Jake just lays back and takes it. I like to hit the enemy hard and fast. And the innuendos just keep on coming. No sneaking around for me. I like to pop him in the nose in direct combat. Pow! Yeah, you've got some serious guns. Any strategy you don't like? Yeah, I guess. Why don't you check out my steel profile for the details? Alright, cool. Commander Jake, bad news, we've spotted black hole troops. I've been in the military for 20 years, and I'm answering to a 16-year-old. What? Rachel's not here. Guess I have to step up. Whoa there, rookie. Running around without a plan is like painting a big fat target on your chest. Why don't you take a seat and let me show you how it's done? Word. That'll probably cut down on casualties and stuff. You have a real self-esteem issue there, Jake. No wonder Rachel's so encouraging. You're a smart kid. I like that. We'll be fighting side by side in no time. I'm gonna kick some black hole. Watch and learn, Jake. Go get him, Max. I have to be Max. Which means no Jake EXP for this mission. It's a waste. Tee-hee-hee-hee. I know that laugh. It's Lash, right? Is it Lash? You've heard it before? Yeah, I know who it is. Tee-hee-hee, what a pathetic bunch. I'm so bored, tee-hee-hee. You don't sound bored, you're laughing. Huh? She's just a young girl? And I'm just a young guy? Don't let her fool you, she roughed us up last time we fought. Hey Lash, I thought we knocked some sense into you last time around. Oh look, it's Orange Star's great big monkey boy Max. That's racist. Let me guess, they shipped you out here because you stink at indirect combat, right? Shut your trap. What are you scum doing out here anyway? I'll never tell, but I do know that while you guys are all beat up, Black Hole just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. She's right about that, but shouldn't both of us be exhausted? What's going on? How did you recover so quickly? Where did you get through your supplies and funding? Duh, like I'd ever even tell you that, but don't worry, you'll find out soon enough. You lucky guys get to help me field test my latest invention, the Black Bomb. It's that missile down there. It's gonna blow your minds. You'll get a bang out of it. Oh man, the innuendo. Stop it. Tee-hee-hee. Black Bomb, it's nothing more than a big missile. Our copters will take it out. Nuh-uh, copters can't attack it. I'd back off if I were you. Bah, you're wasting your breath. Let's just get to the blasting. Max, check it out. The enemy has 2 MD tanks. Those are those big tanks down there, over there. They're much bigger. Relax, will you? Take a look at what unit we've got deployed. See those battlecopters over the sea? Use them right and we'll be just fine. Don't you mean you'll use them right? I don't get to be Jake. Now listen up. There are 2 basic ways to defeat an enemy army. One way is to wipe out every one of its units. The other is to capture its HQ. On this map, capturing the HQ seems to be the best option, I think. Yeah, that's right. Max, all about direct confrontation and no sneaking around, decides to take the HQ instead. Beats me. Beats me. Let's just move out and see what happens. Famous last words there, Max. Okay, so once again, there are no factories, so funds don't really matter. It's kind of weird is that I can't really see my cursor. Seriously, it's kind of weird. Oh well, whatever. I'll just use the touchscreen. Whatever. All right, so here we go. We have this missile here, and it can't be attacked. Well, hang on. Maybe I can Maybe I can look at it or something. No? How do I get the profile? Info! Right. The unmanned black hole weapon explodes, damaging all units within 3 spaces. I would have liked to have read more. This is an air unit. Terrain does not affect its movement range. There's the... Oh, okay. I'm actually up above. Okay, I get it. Black bomb has no weapons other than the fact that it explodes. I'm thinking... only naval and air units can traverse seas. Oh, no, that's talking about the sea. So I have no idea how to attack this thing, and I'm thinking it's just going to blow up and take as many of my copters as possible. Commander Max, our copters can't attack the missile. It's flying too high. Huh? Lash is telling the truth. Maybe the only way to hit it is with a fighter, or ground units with anti-air capabilities. Ignore it. I'm sure it can't do much harm. Yes, sir. Alright, Max. You're fired. Alright, okay, Jake, this is a battlecopter. It's a direct combat air unit. It can deal destruction to tank and MD tank units. It's actually pretty nice. See that bridge to the left of the HQ? Stop the enemy tanks there if you can. Then send your infantry to the HQ with a T-copter. That'd be a solid plan. There's one other thing you need to remember with air units. Any guesses? Fuel, right? That's right, rookie. Airborne units air units burn fuel even when they're not moving. If an air unit runs out of fuel, it'll crash and burn. Air units can resupply and gain HP at airports, but there aren't any around. Air units can get fuel and ammo from APCs, so stick close to ours. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm going to put this copter right here, and this copter right here, and that's going to force him to kind of explode there. And then these 3, I'm going to move as far north as possible. See, now I kind of changed his range quite a bit. I'm going to move you all here, kind of as close to the APC as I can. Yeah. Alright, I think that'll work. He's still probably going to get a nice bit of damage on my guys. In fact, probably worse than what would have happened otherwise. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, otherwise, let's just move these surplus units a bit, I suppose. Last said something about indirect combat. What was she talking about? Like she said, I stink at it. I don't like shooting things from distances. Even though it's your units that are doing it, Max, not you. Every CO has strengths and weaknesses. Knowing your own helps keep you alive. So you'll run up against stuff in every battle that you're good at and bad at. Asking allies to handle the stuff you're bad at makes an army stronger, right? Yeah, that's the idea. If you need more intel on your strength, open the Mac window, blah blah blah, and select CO. You'll find everything that you need. Okay, so I'm just gonna park you right here. And we'll just kind of wait here, because I don't have any factories or anything. And let's see if my glorious plan of action comes to fruition with that black bomb just hurting those 2 copters down there. Tee-hee-hee-hee, go, you black bomb. Alright. There it goes. It took quite a bit of my copters out. That's sad, but you know, it had to happen. Okay. So, let's see. Whoa, it exploded. And it did a ton of damage too, stupid black bomb. I underestimated it. We've got to repair those copters. I know, but there aren't any airports in the area. We can't repair them. When a battlecopter loses HP, its attack power also drops, like any other unit in the game. There's only one way to get your copters more HP. Yeah? How's that? Actually, we're not giving them HP. We're just joining 2 identical units together. Unfortunately, we only have 1 unit instead of 2, so it's a tough call. To merge units, move one of the units on top of the other one. You'll see the join command when you do this. Select it and you're good to go. You gotta remember that the new unit's HP can't be more than 10, though. Got it? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do with this. I think I can move him right here, and he'll be safe from enemies. Then I'll move the other one right on top and join him. Joining's probably better than losing any. And, can he fire? No, he cannot fire. Oh, boy. Let's see. If I remember it, the tanks will only be able to attack my copters with machine guns, which will still hurt quite a bit. But all the same, it's going to work out for me in the end, I think. Really? You can't go any further than that? Okay, I'm just going to kind of have them waiting in the wings, so to speak. And you know what? Let's give Max's crazy plan for crazy people a try. This is the transport copter or T-copter. It's not built for combat, it's for moving infantry around. The difference between this and the APC is T-copters can fly over water. We could get behind them and scam their HQ, right? Yeah, scam. That's one way to do it, but not one of my strong points, but it might work. One more thing, T-copters can't drop soldiers off on land while the copters are hovering over water. It's too risky. The grunts could end up in the drink. That's a weird way of putting it. Also, if the T-copter explodes, guess what? Your guy's dead. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave him there, this guy here, and him there, and we're just going to end the turn. Don't yell at me, Max. I don't want to hear about, you didn't move all your units. You took the brunt of the black hole bomb's explosion and you're still fighting? Ooh, you guys stink. I got to figure out how to produce black bombs at airports. You only made one. Alright. I got all the defense, so I did even more damage than she was able to med out to me. Alright, so she's going to, mix it up with the tanks. That's okay with me, because we're on to day 3. Hey, Max, you knocked some heads on the front lines in the last war, right? Yeah, that was a rough one. We only won because we fought together. I got a feeling this is going to be tough, too. You're a bit short on allies. Well, you were the first CO to get to Omega Land spec, Max. I'm psyched. I just happened to be the closest one. That's all. Call it fate. I didn't even get permission from HQ. I just rolled over. Max, you're not doing very smart moves here. Was that cool? Aren't they supposed to be a policy meetings or something? When an entire continent's in danger, there's no time for meetings, no time for strategy, and no time for common sense. I'm sure Nell would take care of all the red tape and paperwork for me. So the rest of your crew is back in Macroland? Yeah, they've got their hands full sweeping up the crumbs of Black Hole's army. I don't think they'll be over here to help anytime soon. That's too bad. We could use them. Keep your chin up, kid. You got me, and I'm not planning on throwing in the towel. You're just planning on getting court-martialed and probably, dishonorably discharged. Yeah, you're right. I'll get better too. We'll protect this continent together. Now you're talking. Alright, so... What can you shoot? Yeah, he can only shoot one range, so guess what? It's this guy. Hooray. I mean, I probably could have killed these guys with the infantry, but... I wanted to use my indirect combat. Okay. Next up, I'm going to take a shot at one of these MD tanks. 30%? Let's do it anyway. Yeah, they can't really hurt my T-copters much at all. That's good. That's good. I mean my battle copters. That's what I meant to say. I'm going to go ahead and take out this guy. And then that'll open up a space for me to get a second shot in on the other MD tank. And that'll be nice. That will be good stuff. I'm going to just leave that infantry there to take the brunt of the fire. I mean, the MD tank's going to roll over there and shoot him, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. He's been trained to take shots, and he heals on the city, so, he's fine. He's more than fine. 4. Alright, so, pretty weak sauce. Actually, I do hope that the MD tank kind of gets close, so then my artillery can hit him. That'll do for now. End turn. I could probably do this in less turns. In fact, Advanced Wars is kind of notable for having conditions of... Really. That actually wasn't a very smart move on her part. It would have been better to move the tank, in my opinion. Because, I don't know. Maybe it was a good call on her part. I don't care. But what I was getting at was the fact that now I'm just going to take out their guy like that. Yeah, and since the guy was there, the tank couldn't be there. It's just not going to work. And guess what? You think you're going to get to repair your tanky wank wank. Or, forget I ever said that series of words. I understand that the W word is not a very good word across the pond, but I'm in America, and we only have a very small conception of what constitutes as curse words. Okay, so this one, more or less, kind of a perfect run. Something weird going on with my battlecopter. Oh, okay, that was just the propellers. It kind of looked like it had a halo there. Well, gee, Captain. Copters look like they have halos sometimes. Who would have thought it? Okay. So I think even if I tried, I'm not going to be able to take the HQ because I'm just destroying things too quickly. But let's go ahead and drop off the guy there anyway. He can take all the credit. Now, you can actually move your character and, pretend to fire and just to see what you would do. And then cancel. I think it may do something with your fuel, though, so, don't always do that. I'm going to put the APC on the HQ because I bet you this guy's going to try and roll in an attack. Let's go ahead and end this turn. The tank up at the top left should be coming down from my HQ guy about now. Yeah, see, I told you. I told you. But, you know, the HQ has 4 freaking stars, so he didn't even get... Okay, the tank is an idiot. Okay. I think I'm going to take the HQ instead of destroying everything. Maybe. Alright, so let's see. I don't get any of the defense advantage from the city if I'm a copter, because I'm above the city. I'm not actually being defended by the building. Definitely makes sense for forests, but I don't think it makes as much sense for cities. I'm just saying. Okay, so now the reason why I'm thinking about just not killing everybody, but getting pretty darn close, is because maybe if we capture the HQ, we might find a blueprint there or something, and then that'll send us to an extra mission. There are secret missions in this game, guys. And we're going to try this one. So she'll have an MD tank out in the middle of nowhere that, you know, will be all sad and all. It couldn't even damage my artillery units. It says 1, but that doesn't mean it's at 10% power. That just means that's the closest whole number that isn't 0. Alright, captured, done. Probably lost some points to speed, but you know what? I'm getting max EXP, not Jake. And I don't really play max that much, so it's okay. Let's grab that Lash and get her to tell us all about Black Hole's numbers. I doubt she's still around. She's a tough one to pin down. Ah, you're right. She bounced. Where are they playing at? I wish I could tell you, kid. I was sure we'd finished off their boss. We're not going to figure it out here, though. Let's go grab some grub. I hear that. I want you to tell me about your time on the front lines, too. Ah, I've got enough stories to talk all night. First, there's this boy, Andy. Blah, 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 blah. Andy. Kind of a jerk. Fixes all his units after you destroy them all. Not something I approve of, Andy. Okay. S rank, 300 EXP to somebody I don't really plan on using. Thanks, game. You want to fight me? I'll pound you. Oh, jeez. Innuendos. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that. Alright, so that's my total EXP. I'm not sure what exactly that means. I think that's just points that I can spend at the store. You can actually buy some nice things there. Music, COs in some cases. COs you can't use in the regular campaign. But still, you know. Oh, and maps. Maps. Definitely maps. Let's go ahead and save on data 2, even though we haven't seen you in a while, Rachel. And we're going to move on out to map number 4. Next time. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been Captain Thief playing Advanced Wars Dual Strike. Doing good. That wasn't a tough mission, just kind of still tutorializing that, you know, you can take HQs, you can get copters, and you can fight huge tanks. That's what we're doing, and that's how we're playing. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.